Naoya, how many times do I have to tell you that you're not doing it correctly?
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry about that, boss. My name is Naoya Itakura. I'm a 25-year-old regular office worker. I've been working at this company for 3 years now, and I know it's time for me to get better at my job, or at the very least get used to my work by now, but I still make a lot of mistakes during work. In short, I'm talentless. I always get scolded by my boss, Miki, who's 5 years older than me. Even now, she's scolding me like usual.
I'm tired of hearing your apologies because they're becoming more and more irrelevant. I know you don't mean it. If you're really sorry about what you've done, you wouldn't have made the same mistakes over and over again.
No, you're wrong. Please let me explain about that.
Be quiet. I don't want to hear any more excuses from you.
Okay.
Let me tell you about what you're lacking right now. It's the sense of responsibility. The responsibility to finish your job properly. Take a look at the corridor we're standing right now. It's clean and shiny. And you know why? It's because the cleaning staff are doing their job properly with a sense of responsibility. Do you understand that?
My productivity at work has very little to do with my sense of responsibility, even though I admit that I come off with very little commitment to my job, and that's because of my lack of skill. No way that Miki, who was already a section chief when she was my age and had steadily worked her way up the ladder to section chief 2 years earlier, could possibly understand what I was going through. And that's when it happened.
I don't like that passive attitude of yours. You only listen and let the sermon end. I must admit that I feel like an idiot for having high hopes for you. Oh no! Ah!
Whoa! Watch it! Ouch! That hurts!
Jeez, I didn't expect that to happen. Wait a minute, Naoya! Why did you just fall like that?
You were the one who tripped over your feet and fell down first. You were clinging on me at that time, so both of us fell from the stairs in the end.
Are you telling me that it's all my fault? Honestly speaking, that was definitely my fault. I wanted to say that I'm sorry about that and thank him for helping me, but I'm Naoya's boss and admitting it's my fault will make me look clumsy, and that's not how I want to be perceived, as not especially by Naoya.
What just happened? Did I just hear Miki say something weird just now? No, she didn't exactly say it. I kinda heard that sort of voice in her head. Maybe I'm just hallucinating or delirious since I hit my head a while ago. The pain is already starting to recede, but I think I'll stop by the hospital on the way home just to make sure that the injury isn't serious. I'm really sorry about that. It was my fault. You didn't do anything wrong.
Glad to hear that you understand the situation correctly. I'm your supervisor. It'll do you well to remember that.
Well, that is exactly what happened to me today. So, would you let me know about the result of the examination? I'm quite worried about the injury.
Everything was fine, and your injury wasn't bad at all. I think you're just imagining things about being able to hear the inner voice of someone. You did mention that you've been under a lot of stress lately, and you owe much of that to your supervisor, if I remember correctly. So it would only be natural that you think you are hearing her thoughts. Stress can do a lot.
After leaving the office, I immediately went to the hospital and had a full examination done, but I was told by the doctor that there was nothing serious about my injury. However, for some reason, this symptom of hearing Miki's inner voice in my mind did not go away, and it naturally continued even after the next day.
How many times should I tell you about that?
I'm terribly sorry.
It's just one step away. It would be nice if he could improve just a little bit, but I wonder why he doesn't seem to get it. I think sooner or later, I'm gonna lose my patience dealing with him like this over and over again.
Not only is she getting angry at me verbally, but additionally, she is also pointing out the inadequacies in my mind as well, which is destroying my mental health more than ever. I have no idea about how to deal with this. What should I do? Oh, hold on a sec. I think I know what to do. I was mentally trapped, but then I suddenly realized that being able to hear the voice of Miki's heart meant that I could find out in advance what she wanted me to do and what I should do. All we have to do is listen to Miki's inner voice and move ahead of her. Jeez, who would have thought that a simple accident could be disguised as a blessing? I wonder why I didn't realize how simple this was. Okay, goodness gracious, I'll put it into practice right away. I don't want to hear one more word of complaint or be thought of as one, so I'm gonna be serious with this.
Did you finish creating the document I asked you?
Here you go. Moreover, I've also finished the presentation materials you're gonna use in your meeting next week.
Next week's meeting? I didn't remember asking you to do that task. By the way, I didn't even tell anyone about what kind of presentation materials should be prepared.
Somehow, I understood what kind of presentation materials you would want me to create. Is this the correct one?
Well, it is the correct one.
Miki looks surprised. It's because she hasn't told anyone that she wanted someone to do it, but I managed to provide her with what she needs in advance. I think this may just be the thing that works.
It seems that Naya has changed and improved himself into a better person. I really don't understand why he changed his attitude, but he's helping me with my job. And thanks to him that I'm able to take a break and have a cup of tea from now. Huh? How did you know that I want to have a cup of tea?
Somehow I just sensed it. You look like you wanted to have a cup of tea.
Thanks. That's very kind of you.
No worries. It's part of my duty as your subordinate.
You've changed, haven't you? I feel like you've become more thoughtful than before. Yesterday, you brought me some sweets just when I wanted to eat them. I really appreciate that, and I must admit, I like the improvement.
I just want to see your happy face. To be honest, I just don't want to get scolded by you.
No, he even went ahead of me on things that were not work-related. And the reason for that was because he wanted to see my happy face. I wonder if by any chance...
All in all, I had perfectly satisfied Miki's mood. I was confident that I would never be reprimanded again, and in fact, I never got scolded anymore. However, it seems that I went a tad bit too far, and a new problem has surfaced.
You should have a drink now, yeah?
I don't feel like drinking at the moment.
This is a token of my appreciation for your hard work nowadays. You should receive it.
I don't really need this kind of reward. I mean, you said you would buy me a drink last week, the week before, and even before that. I didn't want to be a burden to you, so I always secretly pay for my own drinks.
I know that you always paid for your drinks by yourself, but today it's my treat. Drink it right away.
I don't think I should, anyway.
Naya must be attracted to me because not only did he work hard at his job, but he's also perfect in showing how he cares about me in private. I'm sure enough that I can start a serious love relationship with Naya. I can't deny my attraction to him, and somehow I think he's cute that I want to treat him for drinks or food like today.
It seems that because I had been perfectly devoted to Miki, it seems that she thinks I'm attracted to her. Whenever there was a break in an ongoing project, she would invite me to dinner with just the two of us. Miki's heart is now completely overflowing with affection for me, and I don't know what to do with it. People around me also sensed Miki's fondness for me and began to be very attentive to me, trying to let me spend more time with Miki. Somehow, I could sense the other employees are supporting us to get along well with each other.
Open your mouth, Naya.
I don't think you should do that to me.
Oh, come on. Don't be shy.
I'm not being shy, it's just I have no intention to do this kind of thing at all.
I know he's nervous. Oh, what a cute guy he is.
I wonder what I should do. This is far beyond my expectation. Well, honestly, as a man, I am happy with the situation. Miki is older than me, but she is beautiful, and now that I can read her mind, I know that she is not a bad person at all. She wasn't mad at me because she didn't like me. She was mad at me because she was trying to figure out how to make me do my job properly. I managed to learn about that too. However, to cross the boundary between supervisor and subordinate is not easy. I know that it's a regrettable sentiment, but I should firmly refuse. I find it annoying for me to be in this kind of situation.
What did you say?
You're my supervisor, and I'm your subordinate. We shouldn't cross the border, and we need to keep that in our minds.
Sorry for that.
We should stop seeing each other like this.
No, I don't think I could do that.
I know that I was pretty harsh in my words. I thought that Miki was a strong person, but it seems that she wasn't. Even if I could read her mind, I could not read that far and understand how she truly feels about me. Miki ran out of the pub in tears. Wait, Miki!
Excuse me, sir. You need to pay for your drinks.
Take this and keep the change. I have something more urgent to do.
Oh, thank you for your kindness.
Oh dear, I'm gonna be broke this month. But this is not the right time to complain about that. Miki, please come back here.
Don't come any closer to me.
No, please listen to me.
I don't want to hear anything that comes out of your mouth. I've had enough.
Miki, please listen to me.
No, I don't think that's the right thing for me to do. I tried listening to you and look where it got me, so thanks, but no thanks.
I've chased her, and now we ended up in this weird situation. I've already answered with my actions. I impulsively chased her. That is to say, I'm sure that there is a part of me deep within that is willing to cross the boundary between subordinate and supervisor. It's just that I already know what I should do right here, right now. Miki, I have something to discuss with you.
What is it? What are you doing?
I'm really sorry that I said some horrible things a while ago.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
I said something that I wasn't supposed to say. I wasn't being honest with myself. Actually, I think that you're attractive as a person of the opposite sex.
Oh my goodness. I wonder what he means by that. Is he telling me that he's accepting me to be his partner in a serious love relationship?
I can hear Miki's voice in my mind, and I know that if I confess now, I will definitely succeed. It may seem a little unfair, but I had a hard time in the beginning too, since I was scolded by her most of the time. I guess we're even now. I would appreciate it if you can accept me as your boyfriend.
Oh my god, what should I do? I didn't know this was going to happen when I ran away. I was really in a state of having to give up earlier, and it was hard. But I'm glad that it's different now. Yes, of course. Please accept me as your girlfriend, Naoya. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome. It has been a few months since we first started dating. The relationship is good, of course. It's because I am able to anticipate Miki's wishes, both at work and in private. However,
I think I should ask him about our marriage.
we haven't even been dating for a year, and Miki has started to flirt with the idea of marriage. This is my current big concern. It's not that I'm not ready for it, but I feel it's a little too soon for us to start a married life.
Thank you for watching again. It would make me so happy if we could watch another rom-com story together. Also, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video. See you next time. Bye!